Om Shanti. Good morning and welcome to the second episode of Family the First Classroom. We are learning to learn from our family and making the classroom environment in our family so that my family can help me to grow utmost. Basically, yesterday we talked a little about it, and today I will say the time when we were in our school, if you remember, going back to that same classroom environment. If you remember, in the classroom, there were few people who were brilliant than you, and they were more intelligent than you. There were some weaker than you also. Maybe that part of life, that time, you felt a little bit jealousy or any other type of feeling superiority or inferiority complex with those your friends who were intelligent than you. But at this moment, that time, although you had that little bad feeling about them, still you accepted them. You accepted to study with them. You accepted their existence in your vicinity. You allowed them to work with you. And that acceptance went so deep inside you that even today, the most beautiful relations, the most non judgmental relations in our life are our school friends. We like them as they are. There is no feeling of there is no distance, there is no feeling of feeling like away or feeling of superiority or inferiority. Whatever they are doing, we are separate. Whatever we are all different now, but still we feel that acceptance inside. What beautiful thing it will happen if we are able to create that same acceptance in our family. In family, we do have acceptance, but somewhere we forget that acceptance. In classroom, we learn so much from our classmates. We learn so much from our teachers, and then every day there is a growth. There is a growth. Even seeing, in classroom, if you remember your school days, sometimes some of your classmates were very good in some activity, maybe study, maybe singing, maybe athletes, maybe painting, maybe anything, the way of talking. Any of your classroom classmates used to inspire you that time, and you used to behave like them that time. In order to sing like that person, you actually try to learn singing later in your life. That feeling of to sing better, it went in inside your heart. And later you might forget that person even, but later it becomes like your life direction went towards that. In the same way, there are many inspirational people in my family whom can lead my whole life. They are treasure house of experiences. But on the name of modernization, on the name of extrovertness, on the name of being updated, sometimes we have become very neglected, very, if I say, very much granted towards our family. We feel it like these are anyway with me. I'll think about them later. And so this later never comes. I just want to say, if I give some time, some time to learn my family history, if I give some a little bit some time to understand my family background, my the way they come up from the problems. If you know what happens when we are young, when we are kids, that time we get everything on platter, supported by family. But there are many things behind that, where your parents, your seniors, they are struggling, and they do not share their struggle with you. And the same thing you do with your children. You struggle a lot, but you do not share that part with your children. Later, when your children grow up, they don't know that this struggle happened behind. You know very well, they don't know. And this become a reason of difference. Children think this was given to me, it was very, I was supposed to get this. But because they are not informed with the struggle behind, it is a role in family for each other, senior and junior both. Seniors are very important to pass on the struggle of family to juniors, so that when these juniors will become senior, they have a hand to hand, ready, experience based learning to fight with their challenges. It so happened when our children reach to those challenges and they start feeling trapped in challenges, then we inform them, this is not a big deal, don't worry about it. Even in fact, your father underwent this type of problem. And that time, actually, the child who is now grown up is actually trapped in their own problem. They are not listening to father's struggle. Basically, when the time cross, when you are very much available with your children, it's important to give them a first hand experience based information. The time when your grandfather was not well, when your grandmother was not well, we did like this, and we as means couple, you, me and your mom, or me and your father, we distributed work like this, and we worked in this way so that everything got settled, so that these children will come to know about this. We have to set our things like that. The next thing is, when we know, we have when I am grown up, let for an instance, my father, my parents never given me this information. It is a time, then I need to ask about the information of my family, previous information. I need to give some time to learn what has happened and how the family grown from this place to this place, from that, how the business was taken care, how the family, how new relations, when new relations were made, how there were new challenges. Because later part of time, when these people, these seniors will not be with you, because this is the truth of life, they are not going to be with you always, or even if they are there, they might not be in that mode that every time they will help you to understand things. So take your knowledge, because these people are experienced, means these are treasure house. I have seen people going for cooking class or going for trainings. Actually, there are many trainings we can sit for our with our family members, and we can get these trainings. Even from juniors also, even from your kids or your niece nephews, even from your those younger brothers sisters. These days, we people, being at brahmakumaris and working as a counselor, many a times we encounter such youth. They used to they used to complain Nobody there to guide me. Everybody has many expectation with us. Although they are giving some freedom to us to decide for my life, but they are not guiding us. So when they are not guiding us, we feel lost. So from that core of my experience, I will suggest that every time your struggle or your life need to be quoted, not at the time of crisis, in the normal ways, and not in the way of I was better than you. Now this is a language, don't take it personally, but yes, this is very important to understand. Usually we use one language, हमारे जमाने में तो ये होता था, हमारे जमाने में तो कंप्यूटर्स नहीं थे, हमको तो इतने टेबल्स याद थे. दैट्स गुड. आपके जमाने में नहीं था, आपको याद थे. That doesn't mean that new generation is less efficient. They are very efficient. They work in. Now what's wrong of them if they have computer and in their generation? And that, so this comparative speech breaks heart, you know. And this comparative speech, this comparative statements, you know, create the distance. Instead, if we are able to give right statements, good statements, instead of good statement, right statements, that time, that look, look so nice of this, that you have so much technology and you know you are using this technology. I like the way you use the technology. This appreciation help people to grow. Because if your younger generation, if your children will not be able to use technology, they will they will be lagging behind. They won't be able to compete in this world. If your children will not use taxi or buses to go to school and they walk like what you were doing 20 years back, and they walk to their college or something, and then they are very tired, they got any infection or something, then you will only suffer about that. So basically, zamana badal gaya hai. Remember, zamana badal gaya hai. Sab badal gaya hai. So everything is change except the change. This is learning for everyone. I respect the old generation. I respect the old time, but I respect the future also. I respect present also. Respect means acceptance. What is going on, I have to travel with time. Otherwise, I'll be lagging behind. Yes, for individuals, emotional level, we will be together. So, allowing them, allowing my children to grow technically, but helping them to be very sensible emotionally. This is important. What we do, we hold on the techniques, and then instead of making them sensible, due to this poking words, we make them sensitive. We make them sensitive. None of the children, they born sensitive. No, they become sensitive because of something which go in their heart, some poking words. So this is the family. Everyone has to learn from everyone. Everyone has to have that respect that the other person is a special soul. The other person is for my benefit. The other person is supporting me in one way. The race of life is very important. In this race of life, uh, only winning or losing is not just the game. You know, the winning is coming from togetherness of family. The more intact your family, the more powerful you are. So instead of winning against your family, it's good to be together. Leaving the family or leaving the relation, it's easy. Breaking the relation is easy, and it is last step. Before going to that last step, have I tried all other steps? Be honest to yourself and think about it. We are going to show you one video, and this video is about race of life. Let's see this video and then we'll come back.
Once upon a time, there was a young, athletic boy, hungry for success, for whom winning was everything, and success was measured just by winning. One day, the boy was preparing himself for a running competition in his small village, himself and two other young boys to compete. A large crowd had gathered to witness the sporting spectacle, and a wise old man, upon hearing of the little boy, had traveled far to bear witness also. The race commenced, looking like a level heat at the finishing line. But sure enough, the boy dug deep and called on his determination, strength, and power. He took the winning line and was first. The crowd was ecstatic and cheered and waved at the boy. The wise man remained still and calm, expressing no sentiment. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. A second race was called, and two new, young, fit challengers came forward to run with the little boy. The race was started, and sure enough, the little boy came through and finished first once again. The crowd was ecstatic again and cheered and waved at the boy. The wise man remained still and calm, again expressing no sentiment. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. Another race, pleaded the little boy. The wise old man stepped forward and presented the little boy with two new challengers, an elderly frail lady and a blind man. "What is this?" quizzed the little boy. "This is no race," he exclaimed. "Race," said the wise man. The race was started, and the boy was the only finisher. The other two challengers left standing at the starting line. The little boy was ecstatic. He raised his arms in delight. The crowd, however, were silent, showing no sentiment toward the little boy. "What has happened? Why not do the people join in my success?" he asked the wise old man. "Race again," replied the wise man. "This time, finish together, all three of you. Finish together," continued the wise man. The little boy thought a little, stood in the middle of the blind man and the frail old lady, and then took the two challengers by the hand. The race began, and the little boy walked slowly, ever so slowly, to the finishing line and crossed it. The crowd were ecstatic and cheered and waved at the boy. The wise man smiled, gently nodding his head. The little boy felt proud and important. "Old man, I understand not. Who are the crowd cheering for? Which one of us three?" asked the little boy. The wise old man looked into the little boy's eyes, placing his hands on the boy's shoulders, and replied softly, "Little boy, for this race you have won much more than in any race you have ever ran before."
Well, so here, this is the race of life. When you find that, thanks for this video. When you find that this was a race between means a fragile lady, old lady, and a blind person, and the little boy. This time it was togetherness to win. This was the time When winner will be when he is carrying their helping their other competitors to win. So it is win-win technology. This is important in family. Learn this one very important thing. Remember the classroom. Remember your school days. No matter you were first or second or last, not fail, but you were first or second or last, whatever rank you hold, the whole class got promoted and the whole class will be shifted to new classroom, right? So, although you were first, although you were second, although you are champion, but still whole class will go together. Same way, you know, in family also, we have to learn to go together. If behind my success in the race of life, on the name of my career, on the name of success, on the name of uh, society, or my basically career, I keep on running around the race. I keep on winning. I'm getting success. And I'm leaving my family behind. I'm just hungry to get success. After some time, you'll come to know that your success is almost incomplete. Why? Because you left those people behind who were actually making partnership in your success. So make your success partnership with your family member. In fact, partnership their success with you also. More than expectation, it is a cooperation. Getting happy with their success, sharing their problems with us, and actually being a support to each other. We think we all do it this, but somewhere doing this, we have started making a cost out of it. We have started because I do this for you. You should understand. Because I did so much for you, you should do this for me. It is not like that. Family is going together. There are some happiness, there are some surprises, there are some failures, everything going together. And just giving that importance, just wholeheartedly. If you remember, most of the time I told you, we do one exercise why before we go to sleep in night. We revise our day and we used to just release whatever there in my mind. We used to just leave it out, empty our mind, and then sleep. Here, I will add one thing. There was a when we were young, when we were children, we had a very nice habit of saying good morning and good night. If you remember, we had a very good habit. When we were children, we used to jump to everybody in family and we go and we say good night or good morning to them. That made a connection with everybody. Nowadays, families are becoming nuclear, smaller. This is demand of time, this is because of economy, whatever that may be, I don't know. But I will say that the most important thing right now, your quality can dominate over the distance. No matter you physically you are not living together, no matter you are living at different places. These days, technology is helping us to remain connected. And we are using it. We are using it a lot. We are using it on phones, WhatsApp, video conferencing. We are using it. Use it to learn from your family. Your family can give you that medicine which is very much suitable for your genes. Your family knows you better than you. So come up with your problems. Try to ask answers of your problems in your family. And then you will find you have best teachers in your house. In fact, you can make them learn so many things. So the only thing, acceptance and respect. Love is anyway available there. We all love to our family, but that respect. And respect will come from appreciation. If I'm able to appreciate their role, their job, the way they work, and this appreciation will come from knowledge. If you know the background, so work for family history, work for knowledge. Ask your family members. Sit and ask, okay, what was that? What was that? And then you find that this information leading to appreciation, appreciation leading to respect. This respect is leading to learnings. And then you feel your family as a very big strength behind you. There is another part which is called a spiritual part for family purpose. If you ask from a spiritual point of view, I am a soul and everyone on this earth a soul. So my family members are also a soul. Each person is a soul. Every soul has got their own role. For this birth, these souls are together in a family. According to their karmic account, they are together. But this role, at least this birth, I can play my best role. When an actor is working for any movie, the whole team becomes like a family till there are different sittings of shooting going on. And the day shooting is final, shooting is done, they feel like they are departing from the family. The same way, this family is also a team. I have got this team for certain time only. Remember, it is not going to be with you always. Respect what is there with you right now. When we are together in our family, we are able to face many things. And another thing, these relations gives you a cushion. Any type of breakdown in life, any type of crisis, family gives a cushion. Family is not because nowadays we have a small houses, a small family. I will not say that you go and live with them, but I will certainly say make a way to remain connected. Make a way that at least occasionally, at least time to time, you are aware of your family, what's going on around. You can give a moral support to them. You can receive a moral support. This all will lead to blessings. Giving a thanks. Previous day, I think some 2, 3 days back only, there was a Thanksgiving Day. It was celebrated very nicely in different countries. In a spirituality, we say every day is Thanksgiving Day. Before going to sleep in night, we used to do this, saying thank you to everyone and saying sorry to whom I had anything wrong in daytime. Not by going physically in front of them and telling them. It's only at energy levels. Let's do this. Let's do some meditation to see my all family members as souls, souls with their own energy. I am a soul. I'm interacting with their energy for some time. After that, the soul will go to onward journey. Even I will go to onward journey, which may be a different route. So I want to appreciate this present togetherness. I want to give the best of my role. I don't know what they are doing. If they are doing right or wrong, learning from that is if they are doing right, I will learn to do right. If they are doing wrong, they are creating a pain to me. I will learn not to do this. Instead of, I have seen many people these days saying, I underwent this problem. Why not you? I faced these challenges, so you should also. Now, if you face these challenges and you've underwent this problem, that doesn't mean that I should also do go with that problem. So this is not good. Hmm? So I should learn that if anything creating pain to me, I will learn that I will not revise it with others. So let's meditate, seeing our all family members as the soul and interacting with their energy levels. Sit straight, sit straight with your back very much straight. Take a deep breathe inside, expel out. Okay, now relax your body, relax it. Feel your legs and relax your legs. Feel your stomach, loosen it. Feel your arms and shoulders, relax it. Feel your neck and mouth, relax it. Feel your breathing, relax your breathing. Feel your forehead, visualize you're a tiny point of light. You are a soul. From this forehead, you are radiating golden rays of love and happiness to this room where you are sitting now. Going back to the classroom, which we visualized yesterday. Think about a small, tiny classroom with very few benches there. All your family members, all your first family members, not that extended family, first family members sitting there on these benches as students. And today we will play a classroom game in our inner consciousness. Now, visualize you are sitting on teacher's desk. You are sitting behind your teacher's desk. As a teacher, you are sitting in front of all the family members. All the members are very much visible to you. Visualize all of your family members. Now visualize you are a tiny star in the middle of forehead. And the similar type of a star you visualize on their forehead. On their forehead. Each of your family members are soul. This soul was away from me previously, and this soul is with me for some time only. Every soul has their own journey. So when this soul will have to go on the onwards journey, they will not be with me. Appreciate the current togetherness. What you are here, why you are here. Appreciate all the souls in your family are God's children. Everyone has their special quality. Every soul came here to help to groom your present role. My role can be best delivered with these colleagues, and that is why I like them. I like them because these are helping me to grow and to reach my completion. I respect them. Look at each of your family members, seeing a beautiful light in their forehead. Give this light from your forehead. One ray is going towards them and interacting with the light in their forehead. Interact at energy levels with spiritual lights. And now visualize God's light is coming on you from the sky. You are receiving golden light from the sky. It is coming on you as well as to your family. Visualize God's light is coming on all the family members, helping them to shine brighter, even bright, even brilliant. This togetherness is God gift. This togetherness is important. This togetherness is divine, and this will help me to grow. I respect this togetherness. I appreciate each member in my family. I promise to know their life history, giving some time to know their role polishes my role. There will be a moment when I will leave this family behind, and then I will not have a connection to learn anything with them. Before that, I want to learn many things. Now leave this visualization behind Visualize you are a tiny point of light from your forehead. You fly away beyond this earth, leaving this earth behind. You cross the dark space. You reach the world of light. You reach home, the golden red light zone, the world of silence. I am in front of God the Father. He is also a light. He is Supreme Soul. I absorb His lights in me. I receive His love in me. And God has given me a group of souls down there on earth. I'm going to supply this God's love to these people on earth. I absorb God's light. I leave my home behind, came back to Earth's environment, reaching inside this room. Come back to your consciousness of your forehead. You are a tiny star in the middle of forehead, bright, white, radiating golden rays of love in your family, in your house. Om Shanti. Open your eyes. Basically, little bit of a spiritual blend in my regular family life help us to maintain that respect, that feeling of special being, that feeling of appreciation in our family. So, a little spiritual practices daily when you get up, when you sleep. This will help you to interact to your family members better. This will help you to keep your emotions rightly, and this will help you to express in a right way to others. So, I will suggest to keep informing yourself. Actually, to meditate, it is very important to get some spiritual information. So, I'll request you to learn, read something, or listen to something spiritual daily so that this will help you to generate good thoughts inside and you can meditate. So this is what we want to share for family, the first classroom. Next week coming, family, the maze of relationships. Because in family we have different relationship, and sometimes these relationships becomes really tough with us. So what are the spiritual aspects to understand relationship, and what are the spiritual ways to handle these relationships? This is all we will be dealing next week. Thanks for now. Om Shanti.